Hello and welcome again to another lesson in the series on managing Windows Server 2003. In this lesson we will be looking at how the backup utility in Windows Server 2003 functions. The backup utility in Server 2003 is commonly referred to by its executable name NT Backup. It can be opened by clicking Backup in the Accessories, System Tools Program group in the Start menu, or it can be launched by typing Backup.exe in the Run dialog box. There are 5 different backup types: normal, incremental, differential, copy, and daily. We will be reviewing the process of performing a normal backup in this lesson. There are 2 modes NT Backup can run in: Wizard mode or the standard utility mode. The first time you launch the backup utility, it automatically runs in Wizard mode. If you prefer the standard utility mode, uncheck the box labeled Always Start in Wizard mode, and then click the Advanced Mode link in the paragraph above. A little discussion first about attributes, and then I will demonstrate a normal backup. File attributes are the file access classifications that determine how a file can be viewed or whether it can be edited. File attributes are maintained in the file system's directories. And typical attributes are read-only, hidden, system, and archive. The read-only attribute indicates a file can be viewed but not changed. Files marked as hidden or system do not normally display unless the file manager option to display has been selected. What we will be encountering in this lesson is the archive attribute, which is indicated by a capital A. The archive attribute associated with the file is used for backup. When a file is created or changed, the archive bit is turned on. When a backup program copies the file, it turns off the archive attribute. I will show an example of file archive attributes for a group of files that were previously created for this demonstration. All right, by right-clicking on the Start button, opening Explorer, expanding the Data folder, and then the Finance folder, we see 4 files in that folder, and each file has the attribute of A. These files just being created need to be archived. So the archive bit, signified by the letter A, is on. So we'll close this out. Now, to begin with, to start the backup utility, we go to Start, All Programs, Accessories, System Tools, and then we left-click on Backup. Now, normally, if you have not, if the backup wizard starts, if this is the first time you're using the backup utility, it will. In this case, it didn't. But you will click the Always Start in Wizard mode, uncheck that box, and then click the Advanced Mode link. For example, here we could probably see this. Always Start in Wizard mode, you would uncheck that and then click the Advanced Mode to automatically go to the backup utility. We click the Backup tab. We expand My Computer, which it is. We expand Local Disk C. We expand the data file. We select Finance, and then we put a check mark in that box next to it. The Finance folder now has a blue check mark, meaning a complete backup, whereas its parent folder has a dimmed check mark, indicating a partial backup. Any files added to the Finance folder will be included in the backup, but any files added to the Data folder will not. On the Job menu selection, choose Save Selections. Save the selections as financebackup.bks. So we would come down here and we would type financebackup.bks. You can see it's already there. We'll hit save anyway. and then hit yes. It's already saying it exists because I've done this once already. And then we will click, down at the bottom, we click on the backup media or file name, and we type C:\backup-normal.bkf, and it's already there. Again, because I have been through this process once already, it has those files already. So we click Start Backup and Advanced, and now we confirm that the backup type is normal. There are, if we look at the drop-down box, we can have a copy backup, an incremental, differential, or daily, but we're selecting normal, and we click OK. And from here, we want to select the replace the data on the media with this backup option. And from this point, we start backup. Observe the backup progress dialog box, and it will give you indication when the backup is complete. Takes a few seconds. When the backup is complete, click Report and verify no errors. Backup is complete. Open the report. We can see the backup type was normal, and there are no error indications in the report. So we close that. We close the backup progress dialog box. We close the backup utility, and then we will reopen Explorer, the data folder, the finance folder, and we see under the attributes column now the archive attribute for these 4 files has been cleared. So we have had a successful backup of these files in the finance folder using a normal backup. And thank you for watching this lesson on Windows Server 2003 Backup Utility.